Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for our Let's Play series of House Flipper 2. We are on episode 14. If you haven't watched any of the episodes yet in the series, thank you for joining us today. Highly recommend you go back and watch all the other episodes, but we will get you caught up and you'll see where we're at. So, resuming where we left off here, I wanted to give you guys all an update because we did a lot of work off screen on our cabin here to kind of turn it around, and I figured, if I had some time to myself, I could really accomplish quite a bit without having to do so much of the back and forth on camera. I know it isn't always the most entertaining thing to watch when you're redoing the house, but for the most part, we got our bases covered, and this will allow you guys to kind of see where the vision is without having you have to watch it. So here we go. We took the time to redo the entire exterior of our house. I think it came along quite nicely. I think the dark beach goes really good against this mahogany. And then we slated up the whole chimney, painted that little piece on the roof black. Vegetation's nice, and I put in a horizontal piece of dark beechwood above the slate. I think it adds a lot of character to it. We redid the patio, which is where we're going to be taking our calls from now. And we went ahead and kind of designed some of the doors in the house to reflect the color scheme of the exterior of the property. So if you look at like the bathroom door, for example, this is kind of a theme that we have going throughout the house. I like it. I think it's good. I haven't completely finished designing everything I would like to, but we're making progress. So this is the front entrance. When you walk in, I changed all the color lighting. If you go into the flipper tool on the right here, change style, you can hit edit. And if you scroll down, you can see there's a temperature association with the lights. And you can kind of do some warmer coloring with it. And what I kind of want to show you guys here is what happens when you sleep until midnight. So it's dark outside, right? We're going to kill all the lights in the house. And we're just going to have the fireplace and the lights in the living room. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that to me screams cozy. I like that a lot. I think this really turned out into something special here. And you'll notice that around the fireplace, we did raise it all up a level. I think it adds a lot to a fireplace. Most fireplaces aren't settled on the ground anyways. So we added a little slate high-rise right in there, and the warmth from the flame adds a really nice ambience to the room. And then, yeah, we added, let me go back to the bed here. You can see we have a little bedroom with a desk. This is just a guest bedroom, but I blasted out the door frame in this wall right here. Because if guests are going to be in the house, there should only be one accessible bathroom to them, which is this one. This would be the guest bathroom. And then the bedroom has a doorway that goes into its own attached bathroom. Nothing detail-wise has been done in here, There's a lot like toothbrushes and combs and towels and, decorations on the wall. That all can be added a little bit later. But for now, I wanted to get the general flow of the room going and what I wanted to see. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you like the setup, if you don't, maybe we make some altercations to it, spice it up a little bit. And then we took out this door as well. For the kitchen and added a huge archway. Now the kitchen has not been done yet, and you can kind of see here some work that I was doing just to try to shift it over and make it what I wanted. But we will hit that, and we'll make sure that everything looks good to go. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take our next job, and in the next video, what I'll do is renovate the upstairs to match kind of the theme of the house that we're going with. And of course put our bathroom in that guest bedroom over there. And we should be looking pretty good. So let's go sit down here on our patio. Take a look at the laptop and see what's good. So we got a new Allergies Aren't a Joke in Old Pinnacove. Now this is kind of neat because it looks like a bigger property, but it's not showing the exterior of the house here. Kind of a wild looking property. Crayfish Coast, we just finished the worst house on the block, so you guys saw that video. This is a smaller one. Might not be so bad if we wanted to shorten up our videos here. And then we have a house in the forest if we want to. Let's go ahead. We got two over there, one over here, one over here. Let's go ahead and do one in the forest. And I'm thinking we'll keep this video light. That way the content's a little bit more digestible. I'm going to try to do this where we're not spending, you know, an hour per se on our videos. And hopefully, you know, that goes over well with you guys. You like it. If not, we can go back, do larger projects, and show you all the house renovations. Let's do this adding the music studio. I like this one. Hi there, friend. We want to move back into our old house. We're sort of nostalgic for when we created our first album there, but man, we'd prefer to have better recording conditions now. So please sort the house out for our arrival and add a small music room where we could work. Brent and I says probably should have led with that. Brent says I probably should have led with that. Oh. But don't use the basement for it. We think we can make that a really nice home theater. Peace, love, rock and roll. Godo and Ricky. Alright. Let's see what we can do for these guys. It's morning here. I'm sipping on my cup of coffee. Nothing like getting into the morning routine. So we do have some shutters. Oh my goodness. I didn't even actually know these were a thing in this game. Windowsill. Oh, you can just straight up turn on a windowsill for a specific type of window. Color me impressed. I did not know this was the case. There are some bricks out here. I guess they're leaving that. But we do have some weeds that we are going to sell. 2 and 3. And I'm curious to know if that's all they want to do for the outside of this house. Let's go ahead and open all these shutters here. Nope, there we go. Okay. Got our garbage bucket right outside, which is convenient for us. Let's open this up, turn on all the lights, and see what we're dealing with. Wow, that's an interesting little corner there. Rock and roll, man. You could tell this is definitely just one of the places that they used to hang out to record. Nothing fancy to it, but man, there's a lot of stuff here. Interesting choices for sure on the furniture. You got every type of lion, tiger, cheetah print you can imagine. The wallpaper's purple and the couches are orange. You know what? This is something. This really is something. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Says we got some more garbage in here. Just taking a quick peek around. Don't want to spend too much time trying to hunt for it, but let's go ahead here and figure out what needs to be sold. Couches, a couple wardrobes, not bad. Stain wise, I think, oh my goodness, yeah, we've got a lot of dust and dirt here, but it did say that they weren't using the property for, you know, a period of time. I'm assuming these guys made it big, got successful, and had a rock and roll tour, and now they're coming back to their roots here. That's kind of a retirement, pay homage back to where it all started, you know. Sometimes these places like this are not just nostalgic, but it invokes where the dream started, you know. And you get a lot of inspiration from being in places like this. Cool. So that is that. We're still looking for this last piece of garbage, and I know I keep scanning because I'm trying to hunt for it here. But I desperately want to find this. I'm just gonna click around a little bit, see if I can't figure out where it's at, and if we can't and it's just a lost cause, then you know what, too bad, so sad. We're just gonna have to move on without it. So we've got ooh, okay, they want to section off this wall. Interesting. Not my first choice, that's for sure. But we'll do what they ask. I'm wondering why they want to do this. Is this the music studio? Separate from a living room, dining room, kitchen? Oh, I see. They're going to follow the theme of the original black tiling. You know, my goodness. What an interesting choice. I just want to see if the garbage is anywhere. Oh, here we go. Did you notice this? Collectible. I've only been noticing a few of those in certain spots of the map, and I guarantee I probably haven't hit all of them. I wish I did. Oh, I bet you there's a cobweb or something. Nope. Alright, well. Too bad. We got a door here. Okay, so they still do want to have access to that room. And then it looks like we got a sofa, which I'm assuming I'm going to throw up against here just because that's the only spot really in this house, unless we wanted to do something against this wall. Which isn't actually a bad idea. This bookcase that they do have could kind of make sense right there. And the chair, I see they got it in front of the fire, but I'm assuming this goes towards this table. Go ahead, turn that on, turn that on. Definitely a funky mood. Lots of craziness going on around here, but we're going to go ahead and put the items on the shelf that they're looking for aesthetics. Okay, and then we got a vase I'm going to put over here. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a flower in here as well. We go to the store, over to flowers, ornamental plants, something not huge but decent. Ah, this is just a normal vase, so you can't quite do that. Very tall, tall, mid-sized, short, tiny. I guess this is just a decorative vase. But we're going to leave that as is. Man. Well, that certainly is going to bug me for a little bit because I really do want to find that piece of garbage. But if we can't, you know, okay, that's fine. We got some stuff to buy for this room. So this is the music studio. It looks like they want a light switch in here. So we'll go ahead and drop one of those in. And I am going to tether it to this light and remove it from its group. And can I remove this one from that group? Yes, I can. And I want to remove this one. Ooh. So that way this light powers just what's in this room. And then, ooh, is that working for those? Yes, it is. Very dim lighting, but it is working. And then this one powers just what's in here. Cool. Looks good to me. Now we need to do... Holy smokes. Remember that awful wallpaper that we tried so desperately to get rid of? Yeah. For some reason it looks like they want that in here. And just in a door frame... I have so many questions that are going to go unanswered, I guarantee it. And I'm sure you guys will too. What in the world are they trying to achieve here? I know this is supposed to be the music studio, but the music studio has some interesting creative choices here. If this wall is green, the back wall is purple. And then there's what looks to be a doorway of birds. I'm so confused. What the heck? Okay. Let me just make sure I'm not crazy. I am not. That is what they wanted. Holy guacamole. Alright, there's your music studio. Enjoy. We got front entrance here. Looks like it claims there's some stains. Oh, not bad. We must have got most of them. Head upstairs here, take a look. See, now this is cool. I don't mind this too much. They really are sectioning off a lot of this house. That bathroom needs help desperately. Couple more stains here. There it is. Awesome. Okay, so we're just leaving that as is. Got a light switch up here. Got a light switch over there. This is just funky, man. This has got too much going on. I'm struggling to wrap my head around it a little bit. What do they want to sell in here? Ah, just the dead plant. Okay. Go ahead and clean up some of the staining here. I think we can open the shutters from the inside. Awesome. And then we have some garbage. Surface finishing, we're going to get some more tiles for them. Nice. And then as for the last thing to buy, they want a new plant. Wow. Alright, you know what? I gotta move this over. The plant cannot be right there. It's just too much for one space. So that is most of the house, if I'm not mistaken. That is like the exterior. Ah, we still got this room in here with the garbage that we can't find. The mysterious garbage. What if I get real low? I don't just want to click around. Oh, wow, we got it. There was a cobweb on the ground. Good to know. We'll keep that in our back pocket. So the basement is supposed to be our biggest part of the renovation then, because we're only halfway done. Little light switch right here. Yeah. There's some very interesting choices of things down here, and I think we're gonna do our best to just clean up this space and do what we can. I'm wondering if they want to turn this into a bedroom, because they got their recording studio upstairs. It baffles me why they didn't want the studio down here. This is a really good space, and especially if they're primarily playing music, one would think that this is where you want to go with it. I'm just gonna do that. A lot of garbage. And just before we finish it up, okay, so that's a pro strategy, by the way. If I want to minimize how much garbage I'm dealing with here, you can kind of consolidate. Just before you finish up your bag, you could put a full bag in that bag and theoretically maximize. I'm going to actually do the same thing there. Cool, okay. So let's head back down here. Claims that we don't have all the trash just yet. Okay, this has got to be another one of them cobwebs again, right? Oh no, okay. Go ahead and clean up as much of the staining on the ground as we can. Trying to get this room to be bare bones for them. The underside of the staircase is not finished. So why would it be? Starting to look a little bit better here. Man, I'm starting to wonder if this is one of those missions I should have done earlier in the campaign. Just because the ask doesn't seem as crucial as the previous assignments that we had. We'll go ahead and drop this here. Start working our way around it. We're allowed to finish the job now. It seems like the flooring tiles really made a lot of progress on that bar. I'm gonna actually put that under there too. And on the side. Just looks better. Nice. Okay, sell that. Paint. We need to do paint on everything. Oh, no. I lied. This is the movie theater that they wanted. Okay. Well, that's kind of neat. Yeah. A brick movie theater. Maybe there is some method to the madness here that they're trying to do. Oh man, look at that. Let's do that in line with the TV. This side, I'm assuming, is the complete opposite side. That's pretty cool. This one we went one just on the outside, and I'd like to be able to walk through the middle. Yeah, that looks better. TV cabinet, we'll go ahead and throw that under the movie theater area in the middle. Kind of makes it look like it was meant to be with the TV. We'll put our sound system inside the middle of that, and then we got 4 big speakers here, so we're gonna do one in each corner. That way you get the surround sound setup. One in the corner here. And one over here. Very nice. We have the projector, which I'm putting kind of in the middle back. Yeah, I like that. And then we have some new lighting, which is interesting because they don't want us to sell that lighting or this light. So we're going to do what they ask for, but we're gonna put these, let's do a 3-3 grid left corner. Three like that, and then we can't do it over there, but we will do it right here. 3-3 grid in the corner, and then this light switch is gonna be here next to this light switch here. And then we're going to rewire these to all be... Ooh, can I put the projector into that? Oh, man, that would have been pretty slick. So that's good. Turn this off, turn these on. Right. Much better. Okay. Let's get out of this house. Just another sip of the coffee here. Really interesting property. This is probably the funkiest property we've done just because there's so many color patterns and crazy combinations of wallpaper with tile. And then we got their own little downstairs theater. I think they will like it because we did what they asked. Wow, the new acoustics are sick. Nothing like the reverb we used to get in here. Can you believe we had to sneak into clubs through the back door because we couldn't pay for the concert tickets? No, I can't. And now we can afford to have a private studio and a movie theater at home. This is true. Moving up in the world. Sorry for oversharing. I'm just really digging what you did in our old shack. No problem. Glad you liked it. Certainly am glad that they like it. Excellent. So we got a little bit extra spending cash in our pocket from the upgrades we did on our cabin here. Well, like I said, in the we'll call the video here, and I'll just park ourselves right here. In the next video, we will have done more work to the cabin. We can do it on the back end, if you'd like. But if you want to actually watch how the cabin renovations are going, feel free to shoot me a comment and I will make sure to put those into the video. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Peace.